Greeting to all the otakus in the house. Thank you all for joining me in this video. I am here starting a new comic book discussion series where I will be discussing the details of different manga and manhwa for different chapters which I am currently reading. Now for my first ever comic book read, I decided to take a look at one of the famous manhwa entitled VERITAS, written by Yeon Jung-sik and illustrated by Kim Don-hoon. It is an action martial arts genre manhwa. Its original run period is from 2005 to 2010 with 10 volumes with total of 81 chapters. Here it goes, Volume 1, Chapter 1. It is a story of a middle schooler named Gang Ryong-ma who in the very first scene was beaten up by a group of people. But a man saved his life by fighting all 6 guys at the same time alone and standing out. Our protagonist Ma was so much impressed with his skills and power that he decided to make him his master and learn everything about fighting to become strong. But the man showed no interest in him at all. He even begged to do anything for him if he agrees to teach him and even call him Supreme Lord. Seeing the boy's determination, the man asked him to run daily 2 to 3 hours to increase his stamina, then he will decide if he wants to teach him or not. Our boy ran like idiots, as the man said, daily. That man even make him do sit-ups while hanging on the bar using legs like in Dragon Fist, one-handed push-ups and splits too to test his perseverance. Now a whole year has passed and the boy now became a high schooler and obeying each and every instruction of his master for the whole year, developing a sense of frustration that he is not still able to match up with him. A man was so much impressed with his dedication and asked him why he wanted to be more stronger than his current power, to which our protagonist replied with a very cool dialogue. A man doesn't need a reason to become strong. It makes perfect sense by itself. Hearing this, that man accepted him as his disciple to give him his knowledge of martial arts. Now he makes the boy aware that with power comes big responsibilities and told him about the technique which he is going to teach him named EOTL, Enlightenment of Thunder and Lightning, which involves manipulating the presence of metal element in the atmosphere to create lightning. For a test to know if the boy has potential or not, the man gave him 2 months to leave a mark on a big rock using the new move that he taught him, to which the boy succeeded it within the 2 months. Then he showed him the actual power of EOTL, Enlightenment Thunder and Lightning, by creating lightning out of nowhere the hell it was. But the boy's determination is so strong that he did not back down and train hard to learn the same move. Now some time has passed and both were resting after an intense training. Then a man told him about a fight a long time ago with some strong opponents which even he couldn't win and was actually had to live in hidden. And also warned him about an unavoidable battle which is approaching soon in July month. After training the boy for 1 year on stamina and only 2 months of actual proper training, the man had to leave now for that battle. Before that, he said some encouraging words to practice hard to his disciple, but can't promise him that they will meet again. Then he came to know the name of the master of a protagonist, which is Yochun, and famous by the Lightning Tiger. After that, both said goodbye to each other. After a whole year since the last meeting, a person came with a box to hand it to the boy, which seems very heavy to lift. To which the boy came to know that the box contains the hand of the Lightning Tiger. In this chapter, we came to know about new martial arts technique called EOTL, Enlightenment of Thunder and Lightning. As it is clear in the chapter itself that there are 5 elements of yin and yang, wood, fire, earth, metal and water, in which metal is the element which the Lightning Tiger excels in manipulating and create lightning, and there are other elements too. So we will came to know about different characters in the future chapters which excels in other elements, and there will be a great face-off between our protagonist and those characters itself. This concludes the whole chapter 1 of Veritas. According to me, the story has very good potential for the future. It has laid down the plot in which our protagonist will now avenge his master's death and has very good martial arts fight scenes in the future. I will come again with another interesting chapter of the series. Till then, if you like this content, please make sure to hit that button and subscribe the channel for future updates. Till then, sayonara.